Hello everyone, I'm back, and with exciting news, I made a mod. I also got Premiere Pro. Whoa, look at all these cool transitions and effects that I'll definitely learn how to use for the sake of this bit. Oh my gosh, wow. Anyways, back to the mod I spent a few months making. Sear Iris Azaleas add 33 new flowering azalea leaves and corresponding bushes. I actually made this pack completely due to the fact that a resource pack I made trying to achieve the same thing, which I cover later in this video, did not quite work. So I figured, why not just make an entire mod to make up for it? Easy peasy, right? That's just how my brain works. To make the 16 dyeable irises, you can right-click a normal flowering azalea bush or leaf block with any of the 16 dyes. It's not like leather where you can make thousands of different colors by combining dyes, but you can wash it off with a water bottle. A similar function is used for another 10 irises by right-clicking any of these items on a flowering azalea bush or leaf. Similarly, you can snip off the item using shears to get the normal azalea block back. In order to get the remaining 7 irises, you'll need to craft them. 4 copper, amethyst, diamonds, iron, or gold ingots can be placed surrounding a flowering azalea bush in a crafting table to get those 5 iris bushes. These ones also have different sound sets. Ooh. To craft the rainbow iris bush, you'll need red, orange, yellow, lime, cyan, blue, purple, and magenta dye placed in any order around a flowering azalea bush. The last bush is my little Easter egg bush, which only requires 1 nether star surrounded by 4 flowering azalea bushes to craft 4 irises. Definitely a flex to have a garden full of these. Plus they look pretty fun. Sparkly. Now you might be asking, Sear, you only showed the recipes for the bushes. How do you get the leaves? Thank you for definitely asking me that, voices in my head. I'll tell you. By right-clicking an iris bush with an axe, you can chop off 4 of the corresponding leaves. This can be done to flowering azalea bushes too, just for funsies. I will say I was considering adding the ability to wash, dye, shear, and axe the potted bushes as well as the blocks, but Minecraft got a little silly trying to figure out if you're removing the plant or not. So we're just gonna make it simple, okay? It's gonna be consistent. And it's gonna be great. Yeah, yep, agreed. Now the last funny function is not really a function, and more so just a lot of work I put in that I didn't really have to do. I frequently use the Mizuna's texture pack, linked in the description, and I figured I'd get more use out of this mod if I had the Mizuna's textures. So I made double the amount of textures to do just that. Yippee! I've linked the Mizuna's texture pack for this mod under the mod link in the description, and you can totally use it even without all of Mizuna's. I just think they're cute. So credit to McCreator, the program that I used to make this mod. It was super intuitive and not too complex despite having a ton of functionality. I've linked them in the description as well. This mod will be released in version 1.17 and 1.18, and I'll keep up with McCreator for when they release the 1.9 version of the program to update the mod. Now, onto the resource pack. Sear Rainbow Azaleas comes in both a Mizuno's and vanilla version. As you can see, I love to give myself twice the work I need to do. It utilizes Optifine's connected textures function, so you need Optifine to make this work, okay? It essentially works by reaching the texture of a specified block over any flowering azalea leaf, which allows multiple new textures to be made for most any block. However, it makes connecting them a little bit quirky. This also requires the block to be solid, so you can't see the unedited leaf texture through the block. Oh well. There are still 33 new azalea textures, with each matching the corresponding block. I have a document in the resource pack folder listing these blocks. For the 16 dye colors, those match to the corresponding wool. I still have my funny azalea leaf, which is supposed to be a secret, but you can see it. But, we're just going to pretend you can't, and I won't say the block that matches, okay? Figure it out. Blocks of copper, amethyst, diamond, iron, and gold match with their leaves. Finally, for the quirky 11 random blocks, we have glowstone used for rainbow azalea, coal block for wither rose, spruce planks for holly, birch planks for dandelion, honeycomb block for orange cosmos, calcite for white tulip, andesite for oxeye daisy, sea lantern for snow azalea, purple for orchid, crimson planks for cherry blossom, and redstone block for wisteria. Now here I have some examples of how the blocks can be placed to match the azalea leaf texture. This is where the quirkiness requires some creativity. How it generally works is the specified block will reach the 8 adjacent blocks surrounding it, so a cube of flowering leaves can be built like this. This allows for these combinations to cover the visible faces. In addition, placing a solid block where the cobwebs are will negate the texture reaching ability of the block below, so it will no longer cover the faces surrounding it. We can just think of this as like a fun little learning experience. I like teaching people new things, it's fun, and you can make some really cool builds with it using it, courtesy of my friend Relio testing the pack. And that covers pretty much everything. I'll be releasing this pack in version 1.19, but it'll work in every version back to when they added Amethyst. You could use it even earlier, you just can't use those 4-leaf blocks corresponding to the new blocks added. Again, thanks to my creator, Mizuno, and my buddy Relio. This has been a pretty fun and challenging process for me, so if you like what you see, leave a comment or check out the links to download them yourself. I'll see you real soon on Planet Minecraft. I've got some more resource packs almost ready for release. Hope to see you again soon. Pyre out.